Leo, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 22nd to the 29th of June, July, July. Yes, I've been complaining about it being cold and that, but now it's really hot, and it's been quite hot for a few days. Looks like summer's finally here. There is a lot of energy that's coming through at the moment to do with coronal holes and also a M-flare eruption, which is fire and air, which is good for you. But also the corona hole is going to help you out because you've got a lot of earth within you. So it will be good to be able to get your passions into things and to get things done, basically. And that's why it looks like. Let's just see what's going on for you then. Overall energies here, karmic message on your relationship side, karmic message on your financial side, influence on the universe, past self, future self, lesson to be learned coming out of this week, shall we? Okay, so let's just see what's going on for you. I hope you have a lovely reading. Seems to be a lot sort of like, you seem to be investing a lot in life, and it's like you're coming from a secure place within, or you want security within your relationships. But in order to have that, you've got to push on with something that's in your future on your financial side here. So the overall energy here is just sort of saying it's actually you'll get what you want with greater ease if you just take a bit of pressure off yourself. You have everything, Leo, to really explode at the moment. It's coming. Happy birthday, by the way. Blimey, I completely spaced that. Happy birthday to all of you having your birthday in this first week. Blimey, that's could well what be the Ace of Wands is all about. And that's this thing that's growing up from within inside you, and it's this new year coming into play. This is when you can put into action your plans for your future, according to what you don't want to live, that you've already lived, what you do want to continue living, that you've already been living, and also what you want to be starting new and everything like that. And it seems like it's coming out. This is what I said. This is what the energy looked like. As I said, it was like this rod that sort of comes out. But it seems to be coming out through, it's stimulating your passions for living because you want this security on your relationship side. And I think you've actually got it more than anything else. I didn't look at that card, didn't see it. I forgot that we're going to go through here. Let's just see what's going on in your relationships life side. So the overall energy is just trying to bring a little bit of pressure off you so you can actually enjoy this regenerational resurgence of your energies. Well, the universal energy is actually playing into the answer or the lesson to be learned on your financial side. And it's sort of going through the middle of the energy, through the general energy as well. So obviously the universe understands your position and is really trying to help you out. Your karmic message is going between the past and the future. This is your past self and your future self, and it's dragging between the two. I say dragging, it's flowing between the two. So this is like your karmic path is to really get on and start putting things into action more than anything else. Your past self is to do with this. It's to do with this rejuvenization of your energies, basically, and it's putting into action what you want. And your future self, this is really in alignment with this. It's almost like a counterweight in your future self. It's really striding you onto something that's a little bit more sort of secure, feels a lot more comfortable for yourself. But the reason that feels comfortable, I think, has something to do with it on your financial side. Let's just see what the lesson is for this week here. When you feel secure in who you are, it's much easier to feel secure in others. So I think don't look for security within others. I think it's sort of saying here, look for security from within you. And when you feel secure about your life, you'll be secure about all the people that are around you. Yeah, you got work to do. As I said, it goes between your past self and your future self. This is your karmic path with the Three of Pentacles. Good quality work and the combining with other people. And this is where you are engaging, or your karmic path is encouraging you to engage with other people in activities, and it's very physical activities. It's not just sort of like, fleeting activities. This is really longer term plan for you and for the people that are around you. It is a real rejuvenation of yourself. From the universal energies, you get the King of Swords. This is this air and fire energy that's coming through, and it's playing right into your fire, right at the top, so how you interact with the world around you. And this wisdom should come through into your workspace. So basically, if there's a situation or there's something to be learned at work, it's because of the way you live in your personal life. And I think it has an effect on your professional life in a very good way, because it's sort of saying if you want to live this life, then this side has got to step up. Your financial side has got to step up. And it seems like it's playing this wisdom, this drive that is within you is being driven by your relationship side. From your past, you get the Hierophant, so spiritual learning and understanding. That's where I think this is the security within you, and I think you need to delve deep within that past self and realize the beautiful stuff you have and the simple steps that you need to take in order to get towards your security and your sensation of feeling worthy or giving yourself self-worth. Out of the future, you get the Page of Pentacles. It's basically, yes, implementing that good work and playing with it, and all of a sudden things are going to start playing in your favor. It's going to bring you a lot of luck. It's going to allow you to plant long-term plans with people and relationships that are around you that feeds well to you. And then you get the Page of Cups. The outcome of it is just take the pressure off of you. Take the pressure off of you so you could live it a lot easier. I think that comes in with the overall energy, but it's that whole idea of feeling that that security within you, not the insecurity, more the security. And that's going to allow you to dream a little bit more, because you're going to feel a lot more confident about where you're going. And that the lesson out of this sort of week is also learning about the idea that impossibilities can become possibilities in the future. And I think this is what you're working towards within your life, and you've got to have that sort of attitude running through you in order to manifest it. Let's just see what's going on in your financial side. Karmic message here is more playing towards the past than the future, but it is doing a similar thing to what it's doing on your relationship side. It seems to be playing through the two. So it is this whole idea of putting into action the plans that you have decided within you, what you want in the way of a career path, business or project within your life. And it seems like there's already a plan afoot, or there's something inside you that you know you want to do, and I would just go ahead and do it. The universal energies are pointing towards your future, and it's feeding into that. It's feeding into a little bit into your dreams and your aspirations, and it's encouraging you to go that way. So when you start taking a step in that direction, life will seem like it's playing in your favor, basically. Your past self, this is a real this is building blocks of a building of a real business or a real project or a real career path. It's like you've stopped messing around now. You're going to go for it. And that sort of attitude, I think you can then really start creating something new. Even if you've started a business or a project already, it may mean here that you've got to remodel it in accordance to the environment that is around you, so it can fit squarely with the rest, which will allow you to develop. So if you're trying to say develop, let's just say a YouTube channel or stuff like that, realize that your audience may be changing and developing in a different way, and therefore it may mean you're going to have to develop and change the way in which you do your videos, or even in your business of what you're selling in your shop, or even the way in which you go after your career path in accordance with other people that are around you. For your future self, there seems to be a very joyous opportunity. I almost get the Page of Cups, like that one cup with the fish in it. There's a in your future, on your financial side, if you really put your past, your ideals of what you've been working up to. So You should have been working over the past 2 or 3 months according to the Astroflower, according to what you want to be doing in the coming year. And that block that you've created should be able to fit nicely in your pathway of life. And if you do that, and if you start applying those sort of plans that you've put in place, this is opening up the door of something that's going to make you feel not only a lot richer, but also a lot more satisfied about what you're doing. The lesson for the week on your financial side. Well, I am thinking about that side there. It's like if you're not enjoying it, is it worth doing it? That's what I'm getting out of it. Let's see what's on your karmic path on your financial side. Yeah, this is playing smart, and this is all to do with that past thing to connecting to your future. It's realizing what you've got to, the plan that you've got to put in place in order to get the results that you want out of life. And then you get the Page of Swords. We've now got 3 pages on the deck here. There's a lot of learning or putting into action, a lot of learning. So the universe here is pointing towards your future self. And this is all sort of like, this is what I mean where the universe is helping you to go along that pathway. It's the moment you take a foot or step in front of you, you know, the energy will cut those clouds and cut the mist out the way so you can see clearly the goal that you're after. According to your past is you. It's what you want, how you want it. And this is what I mean about this opportunity being a lot more fulfilling than anything else. King of Wands, you own your past, therefore you can own your future. And this is where you need to realize what worked in the past, what didn't work in the past, what you want to change, what you want to stop, what you want to continue. You should have that all down now. And if you've got that down, it's now a case of owning it and literally applying it in your life. On your future self, look at that. That's what I say, it's Queen of Wands. This is so beautiful. To go with the Ace of Wands. This is like, as I said, this is an opportunity that is stimulating your passions for life in so many different ways. This is why it's sort of like, if it's not fun, it's not worth doing, sort of thing. And I think if you follow that as a sort of like motto for this week, you should come out really, really well. And in fact, your career path, your business or your projects is going to be eventually sort of like a divine counterpart. It's going to really bring the balance and harmony within your life that allows you to go off in and explore with your passions, because that's when the magic's going to start happening. Because that's where the universal energy can really start helping you out. If you start applying your passions within the business or the project that you wish to do in a way that is not going from pillar to post. When you're on something, you're on something. When it's done, it's done. Right, next thing, next thing, next thing. And all of a sudden, life will become really, really magical for you. 10 of Pentacles, yeah, if it's not fun, it's not worth having. You know, you've got a huge amount of abundance, obviously, that's playing in through your financial side. And it is going to help you really feel at one and at home, confident within your relationship side. Really, really nice reading, Leo. Really, really nice reading. There's a lot of power in this. It's a very, it's a very forthrightful sort of reading here. Let's just see what's going on with the Light Seers card, shall we? With the Ace of Wands, you get the Judgment. This is definitely the calling of your life, basically. The overall energy is sort of saying, keep calm, because sometimes when you get a lot of success, obviously we can lose our heads. And this is also at the same time when the universe here is sort of saying, take the pressure off you, allow it to happen. And this is when you're going to realize you're actually where you should be at the right time, at the right place. And then you can then seize those opportunities. But you can also feel confident enough within your relationships to laugh and enjoy everything, every step of the way. This good work is also obviously in alignment with your intuition. This is where your intuition should be playing really well, so it can actually combine and help you combine your life, your engagements with activities and doing things with other people around you, it would help you to see, I think we should be doing this. That's when you can suggest it. That's when you can get a lot more security, because people will understand that you are trying to invest in the relationships and they will invest on their side. And before you know it, there's going to be a lot of things coming in your favor. Really will be blowing in your favor. And it will make you feel a lot more confident from within all your thoughts and everything. Oh, look at that. King of Wands, again, that's twice you got the King of Wands now, with the Queen of Swords. Fire and air energy there. It's really blistering. It's almost this side here. It's owning that wisdom, because it's two kings there. You know, it's owning that wisdom. It's applying that wisdom in your life in a very passionate way. And once you start getting that passion within the world around you, I think this is where it's going to feed into the passions and the joy and the time and the engagement of the world that is around you in your relationship side. On the Hierophant, you get the Five of Cups. This is the past. So this is this lesson that you've learned. You've learned a lot of lesson about disappointment that you can have in other people. I think you can also have in oneself. I've certainly been disappointed in myself in the past. I think everybody has, you know. And this is what it's helping you to realise, and this is what's giving you that inner strength to realise that, yeah, life can be disappointing, but now I know what has disappointed me in the past. I'm not going to allow that to happen to me again, and I'm going to work to something that's a lot better. In the future, there is a choice to be made about this exploration of how you invest in the relationships around you in a very physical way. What is that choice? I think this is also tied into your financial side. And maybe it's a little bit of a wary one, but it also is a good thing. It's like, you know, choosing to have success in your financial career and your projects and your business will help you to nourish that. And it is a difficult choice sometimes to sort of say to people around you that you love, sorry, I can't do that because I've got to work. If you're doing that all the time, then yeah, you've got to make a real tough decision, because you're not going to get anything out of your relationships that are around you, within your family, your friends, your community, your partner, whatever. And I think this is maybe something that needs to be well balanced. At the moment, I'll be honest with you, I think it would be much more beneficial for you to favour the work side. I think it would be very much more beneficial to you. And then all of a sudden, if you do favour the work side, because that is a decision to favour the work side, because you've got the Page of Pentacles there. And if you do favour the work side, look what comes out of that. What seemed impossible in the future, you can go through that paradigm shift, and you can actually walk into like marriage, or living with someone, or just really combining your plan with another person in a very, very joyous and celebratively way, making celebrations, basically celebrating life. And I do think there's something that, you know, something that really needs to be squared off on your financial side, on your business and your projects, before it can happen on your relationship side. With the Seven of Swords, you get the Justice card. So you've got Justice and Judgment there out there now. This is like, once you start playing smart and you put in and you own your past, and you start putting the concrete blocks in place for creating that business, or developing that business, or developing that that project, if you start investing in it and really starting to explore the limits of it, that's when you're going to get good results. It's going to play into your favor, especially if you play with your passions within that business world, or that job and everything like that. The universe is just trying to get you into alignment with yourself, getting you back into balance with yourself. Not back into balance, but getting you finally to that harmonious place where you got your cup with another cup, which I got a funny feeling will come out with the Queen of Wands. And that's that golden opportunity that if you apply your heart in the situation, as I said, the universe will start playing for you. And that the universe, if you imagine, is that other cup. You are that one cup. Once you start putting one foot in front of the other and starting going forward for your career path or that project or whatever, you're going to get some very, very good results. Look at that. Very, very good results. What's going on with the Queen of Wands? Oh my word. Look at that. Look at that. That's the influencing thing on your past, on your things that you know, your seat of power, as it were. This is an influence on how you can expand that passionate side of you and manifest your future. It is all, the key is in your past, of knowing your past, and that's where your victory is going to come from, and your engagement passionately within your career path, your business or your project. When you engage in it in a very passionate way, that's when you're going to get the abundance out the top there with the 10 of Pentacles. That's when you're going to get the abundance. 10 of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups. You can't really get much better than that in the way of tens. You know, 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands, not the best ones. But here you got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. This is the most fertile abundance that you can have. The opportunity for you in here is just it's a life calling basically for you here, Leo, and it's going to play so well on your relationship side. It's just a case of applying those abundant passions and skills that you have, and you will get ultimate success. There is no doubt about it. You know, and it's all according to where you start from. This is not like a lucky thing, like winning the lottery. You know, there's work in there, and I think you'll actually enjoy doing that work. It'll make you very proud of what you've done. When you get the results, you got the results. No one else got the results for you. Only you got them. And that's what's going to build that security within you, that you can sit around and kind of, with your friends, your family and everything like that, and kind of go, yeah, I did it, man. How you doing? It's good to be with you. And that's what you're building towards. There you go, Leo. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for all the support you show through the YouTube system. It's absolutely beautiful to see. I will see you soon. Hope you enjoy the energy videos as well. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.